Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bucket and I'm coming at you with League of Legends, the unsung hero of the ARAM series. And this time the unsung heroes are the enemy team. Yep, even though I'm playing Gangplank and I actually have a decent team with Darius, Katarina, Malphite, and Ashe, the opposing team actually is really strong too. First of all, you got everyone's favorite. You never want to see him on the other team. You always want him on yours, Master Yi. And they have Sona with her 70% win rate. They have Fizz and Twitch, which are both actually very strong in the ARAM series. And of course, a Mumu. So both teams are fairly paired, but if I was to give the edge based on team build to anyone, I'd actually give the edge to the enemy team. I mean, first off, they have Sona, so they have sustain. Plus, they have superior poke over us. They have Sona, they have Twitch, they have Master Yi, and then they have good upfront AP damage and tankage in Amumu and in Fizz. You know, I can poke a little bit with my single shot there. What the hell is it called again? Yeah, my parlay. Malphite can poke a little bit with his seismic shard, but that takes a ton of his mana. And of course, then we have Ashe. Now, I think in this game, I don't know what the Twitch did. He might have been DC'd for a little while, because I didn't see him till late, so maybe it was just me. But in terms of this game, I'm starting off with a Goddess tier, because I do want to get the Monomune early if I can. Not something I'd normally do on Gangplank. It's just something I decided to do last moment. On this particular playthrough. And I am going offensive Gangplank. I have 21-9-0 masteries. I have, I believe, attack damage red, armor yellows, magic resistance blues, and damage, flat damage queens. And as you can see right here, telling the enemy team what not to do. Yeah. Diving past everyone at first engage when the rest of your team's not with you to try and kill a Katarina. Right, that doesn't work very well. And Mumu suffers for that. Giving up first blood to, I believe it was Darius. And this Darius actually was okay with his pulls and dealing out damage. He must have been going offensive too for the early damage he was dealing. Yeah, I kind of appreciate the Duran shield a little bit more, especially if you're going to be facing a lot of poke. I'm actually looking forward to a few other things, and Fizz does get the kill there, and he manages to flash away. But all is, you know, not bad, but, yep, there goes Amumu again. This time giving up the kill to Katarina. This Amumu just, you know, I guess he just figured he would be, like, really invincible with the rest of his team backing him up. But that's not the case. You know, my team, we do have damage, and we have a little bit more survivability in who we have. So, I'm really not sure what the Amumu was thinking he was doing. Maybe he just didn't know Amumu very well. Not sure. Now, my whole idea for this Gangplank was to actually build Poke Plank, as I like to call them. And yeah, I get exhausted and ignited for whatever reason when I'm at 3/4 health, you know, including the fact that I have oranges. And Fizz going way too far just gets decimated, and yep, there goes Mumu again. So already 5-1 against the enemy team. We've already pulled up 1,000 gold lead. Yeah, that's just not looking good. I don't know what the other team is thinking at this point. And I don't know. I think I'm just checking a couple things out. That's why it's just hanging out there. And Fizz gets pulled in and Trickster's away. But again, some nice damage by Darius. You know, he really must have gone heavy into the offensive tree for the damage he's dealing. I mean, I've seen defensive Darius's deal heavy damage, but not like this one. Now, I gotta be honest, this Fizz, he kind of talked a lot of smack. I mean, first off, he wanted a Mumu reported, and we're gonna lose Darius there. He wanted a Mumu reported, you know, this is ARAM, you know, lighten up, dude. But number two, you know, he just like felt like his team was real junk. You know, well, you'll see what coming up when I mean that it wasn't just any one particular person on the team. As a matter of fact, if I'm to be straight with you, the only person I saw... now look, Fizz, he's got no way out, and he just dies. See, he used his trickster to get in close to Katarina, didn't get in close enough, had no way out, and just died. He just, you know, dove balls deep and paid for it. But I was going to say, it came to a point on this team where it looked like the only one that was trying, you know, seriously was the Sona. You know, it really just felt like the only one that was truly giving it their all was Sona. And Master Yi, again, just going balls deep and paying for it. And beautiful Ash Arrow. Unfortunately, we can't follow up. But I managed to get a Moo out of it for whatever he's worth now. And then Fizz, you know, smart play on Fizz's part there. But now look at this. Too far. Too far. He did get a double kill, but he died again. And the Malphite actually doesn't die, and because of that, the Twitch is just going to get annihilated. That was funny. He's just standing there, Malphite standing there, Twitch hit him once, and then expunged, and it wasn't enough. No, here comes the Moo again. He's just going to just walk in, start his tears, do his tantrums, and yep, there's his ulti. I think we're finally going to lose Malphite, but, you know, look at this Twitch. Not Twitch. Look at this Moo. Yep, down he goes again as the poison from my parlay finishes him off. Yeah, and here comes Fizz again. Yeah, he does use a shark. He tricksters. He gets the kill finally. But, you know, here Fizz is. He's looking to try and get a kill, and I really don't think it's going to work. And Twitch uses his ulti for whatever reason. I'm hurt. Yeah, I know I'm going to go down, and it's fine. So the Fizz is doing for now. He's doing all right, but you'll see what I mean shortly. I mean, what he did earlier in diving in and dying twice for kills is just the beginning. You'll really see it coming at some point. So I go ahead and I polish off my Monomune, and now I'm just kind of like standing here, hanging out, talking with the shopkeeper. Have no idea what I'm doing. There we go, double kill and double kill. Look, why don't we go and take a look at what happened while I'm standing around, shall we? Let's jump back a little bit more. Yeah, kind of a prelude to what's going to happen here. There's an engage. And pretty much a near full Katarina ulti. Sheesh. I think part of the problem is also the typical mentality that comes along with a lot of these games. When you see someone low health, you tend to tunnel vision on them. And that's really bad, as I've mentioned before. What was I going to say? In Summoner's Rift, when you're focusing, like, in the bot lane, you focus on the support. And, yeah, really bad for Darius. Went way too far there. And paid for it. Well, just using my ulti to break pursuit there, and so we can get safely back to our tower. But, yeah, like if you're the ADC and you tunnel vision on the enemy support, and you're going for the kill in the support, and you're just going for the kill in the support, and then the next thing you know, oh shit, I'm almost out of health, because you've been ignoring the fact that the enemy ADC is pounding on you. Now, look. Now, they do get 2 kills there, but again, Fizz just really going too far. You know, Amumu had his ulti. If Amumu didn't have his ulti there, he'd have been done. And, well, he's pretty much done anyways. He's going to bleed out from Darius there. There you go. Darius is really strong right now. I mean, he's got 8 kills, died 4 times, so he's 2-1. So is a Malphite. I'm 2-2, so I'm 1-for-1. And point blank Ash Arrow, and that's just going to finish that off there. And Darius does go down, but Master Yi not going to get in way of time. He's going to take turret hits and give up another kill for Ashe. So I have finished off my Monomune, and I picked up a Rejuve Bead and a Fairy Charm. I am looking for the Spirit of the Elder Lizard. Like I said, I'm looking for Gangplank. I'm looking for Static Shiv, Spirit of the Elder Lizard, and Iceborne Gauntlet. So that when I shoot, I get a series of effects on whoever I hit. It's more of a fun build. It's definitely not a serious build in ARAM. You go in serious build, you either go in tank plank or you go in crit plank, high damage. Poke plank, I mean, pretty much everyone builds a static shiv on Gangplank, which is a really good idea. But the Iceborne Gauntlet and the Spirit of the Elder Lizard, not something you normally build on Gangplank. I actually got my volume up too high. It's not something you normally build on Gangplank in an ARAM, at least not that I've seen normally build. Maybe somebody else normally builds it. I'm just spamming laugh right now because I'm a little bit bored. There we go, there's the ulti, and we lose Darius, but they lose Amumu, then they lose Fizz, and Ashe is starting to go to town. And there goes Master Yi. Yep, pretty much. Taking 3 for 1, even though Malphite got seriously low health, and Ashe is going all out for the kill there, and one nice spread shot ends up finishing that off. We get the ace on the team. Pardon me. Need some water. So we're up 24-16 right now. We got a good 2k gold lead, and yeah, we did lose Katarina to Fizz, but not a big deal. I don't have my ulti right now to protect Ashe, and that's going to be a kill for her. Master Yi picks that one up. Now, again, I'm back probably too far, but even though I see a low health Amumu, I know that it's really not the best idea. And I'm just going to barrier and pick up the health, even though I'm ignited, and easily survive. And Amumu dies to Darius somehow. I don't know if he bled out to him or what. I'm going to get low health, and I'm just going to flash away. And again, there we go. 2 kills. 2 kills for Katarina as they, again, tower dive me. See, this is what I mean, the enemy team. Being the unsung heroes. You know, let's back up a little bit more. Of course, you saw here. Yes, I am going to back up all this way, and I should have backed up a little further, but we'll speed forward. As you see here, Fizz going for it, and then Master Yi coming in. You know, there's no way. There's no chance he has to kill me, not with barrier. Oh, that's how he died. He took a turret hit. I didn't see that. And then again, they're going to want to dive me because I'm low health. And cannot get close enough, not even barely, you know, not even remotely. And then Twitch, who's tanking tower, is just going to take way too much damage. And between Katarina and the little bit that I put on myself, he goes down. And then Fizz, who went too far again, goes down also. So, you know, it's a case where I'm not really doing all that great, but I don't have to because the enemy team's just feeding us at this point. You know, it's a whole perception. If I pause it for 1 second, or a little more than 1 second, it's a whole perception of going for kills over objectives. I know that ARAM is supposed to be more fun-based and less serious, but you still play to win. This tower has 806 health on it. All right, they had their pretty much their entire team there, except for Mumu, who died to the tower shot. And they could have taken this tower down. There's no way I could have defended it. There'd have been 150 team gold for the entire team, you know, each. It would have been 150 each, and they would have been 1 tower closer. You know, they would have evened up at least a little bit more. We've got pretty close to a 3k gold lead. They could have cut that down at least a little bit, but instead they all decided to dive past the tower to try and kill me, and it ended up with 3 of them dying and feeding Katarina and myself, plus Amumu giving up the kill to Darius. So all in all, 4 of them died out of, to be honest, poor decisions rather than going for the tower and gaining 150 gold for each team member, which would have been a big cut into our lead, even though they're down 8 kills right now. Again, the ulti from Gangplank just to cut off pursuit, and the Moo again, just poor Moo just getting decimated. He's 2 and 10, although he's got 13 assists, so he's not doing terrible. I mean, he's getting in there and he's doing stuff. He's not just going in and dying, which I've seen all too often. But right now, going in a real hard engage outside the turret, as Ash gets the nice snipe off on Twitch, is not a good idea for him. We're too far ahead. We're 10 kills ahead. We're a tower ahead. And again, like I said, we're pretty much, I think we're closing in on 4k gold ahead, if not over it. And that was a really nice ulti by Sona. Unfortunately, none of her team was there to back it up, and yeah, that's the result. Again, just a big misplay. It was a great call by Sona to nail her ulti there. She nailed so many people, but in the end, you know, her team couldn't follow up in time, and it ended up with her entire team, you know, pretty much being aced, and then Darius goes to the shutdown, unfortunately. So 2 towers down, and now we're on the inhibitor, and just going to run away from Twitch. I keep wanting to call him Twitch. It's Fizz. I don't know why. So I pick up a health potion or health sigil, and I give the next one up to Malphite. Then I pick up that one, and Master Yi at that point had chased way too far, so he's going to be out ahead. His ulti's blown for now. Not that it does a lot. And again, there's Fizz going for the kill on Ash, who's about the only one he can kill right now. But again, balls deep, way too far. He blew everything he had for that one kill, got so far out ahead of his team, and this is where I say I think they started giving up. As you see everything that was done there, 3 of them just kind of like willingly walked into the tower, and you know, that's where I really think they were starting to just give up, which is kind of sad. The best place to make a stand and to start trying to come back, if you're fairly far behind, is in your base, by your Nexus towers, because you have 2 of them. So they can deal a lot of damage, and if you can get the enemy team to focus on you, if you can get all 5 of you up, you can really make something happen. And I don't know why I'm running back so far. I'm just not paying attention. My team just decimates, and Master Yi's coming, and I just keep backing off, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute, I have Ash here. Why the hell am I running? And then a nice ulti by Sona, and managing to help get a kill on Twitch, and then Master Yi goes down, and then it's going to be Sona versus Ash, and you know, we're pretty sure how that's going to turn out as Ash picks up a triple kill. You know, I give props to Sona. She made some, you know, a couple nice ultis there. I really think she was trying. Her, and even though he died a lot early, Amumu actually seemed like he was trying to some point. And yes, unfortunately, Ash is going to go down to Fizz, who, for whatever reason, really has like a death wish for her. Like, he'll go to the ends of the earth to kill her. And I don't know really how smart that is, as he just walks flat-faced into everybody. And he's just going to get destroyed. And, you know, what else can you do at this point? It's a foregone conclusion that they're not exactly trying too hard. And really bad drop on my ulti. I was trying to prevent an escape. And even though I did, it just wasn't good enough. And then Sona, I think, has finally given up as well, because her team's just not trying anymore. So it gets to that point where your team's not trying, so that you're not going to try anymore, because what's the point? You can't 1v5 everybody. Now, I do have the Spirit of the Elder Lizard, and I do have the Static Shiv, but I don't think it really matters. Again, Fizz is going, you know, out for the kill, and, you know, then there's Twitch, who's just going to get massacred. Master Yi, and actually another decent Sona ult, but not really all that great. There's the Amumu ult, but it's just still not going to be enough, not even close. And yeah, there's the ace right at their base tower, so that's going to be called it for them. Fizz will come up. I don't remember if he drives us out or not. I have no idea what that fish was for. I really don't. I think he was just fucking around. And at this point, I'm just kind of like ignoring Fizz, and then I realize he's going for Ashe, and I turned on him, and even though I died, especially the fact I was being hit by Twitch as well, I still managed to kill Fizz using the poison from my parlay. But it doesn't matter. The rest of my team's up. They're not even through our first tower. It's, like I said, it's a foregone conclusion at this point. Which is really sad. At this point, it is unrecoverable to them. But earlier on, even after we had taken down all this, they had the perfect place to stand right here. With 2 Nexus towers to stand against, plus the team that they had. If they actually looked for a good engage, if they actually pulled together, I mean, you kill Ashe and Darius on our team, you'd probably get rid of a lot of our damage. I think another major flaw they had is they only have, as far as I can tell, one way to stop Katarina ulti, and that is the Sona ulti. And again, I'm back too far. I don't realize what's going on. I'm not paying attention to this game because, to be honest, I'm actually kind of a little disappointed that the enemy team just like didn't want to try anymore. I understand why at this point, but earlier on they could have easily made a comeback. Is I like knock off most of Sona's remaining health in a single shot. Master Yi getting the Alpha Strike in, but then dying immediately afterwards. And I'm trying to kill Sona, man. I don't know why I did so much. I must have got a lucky crit on the last time. I thought she would die on that flash parlay, but she didn't, and that's going to be the end of it. I know it's not the best gameplay. I wasn't here to showcase what my team did. I was here to showcase that the enemy team, you know, they had chances. They could have tried to pull something together at their base. It was very possible. It would have been difficult, but possible. But they decided not to, and they pretty much had given up at that point. And several times just diving for kills, especially that one point where they dove for me, where Amumu died to the tower, giving up a kill to Darius, and then 3 of them dove for me, giving up 1 kill to me and 2 kills to Katarina as she came back. When they could have just focused down the Nexus tower, or not the Nexus tower, they could have focused down the just the tower, and then backed off and tried to recuperate, recover, and get ready for the next engage. You know, bad decisions overall led to my team being able to snowball way out of control and pretty much making it impossible for them to make any kind of comeback unless we truly screwed up many times along the way. It is what it is. That's all I can say about it. So until next time, folks, this is One Big Bugger. I'm signing out, and I'll see you then.